cannot see the screen.
Come on, skip. Let me tell you something. Skip.
Is that Super Channel, right?
L4G. No sound. Audio is up. Wait. Audio is off. Hold up.
No sound?
We can hear you, but not Skip or Shannon.
Is there any sound?
They can hear you, but not Skip or Shannon.
Oh shit! I probably when I pulled, you know what? Damn. Okay. When I pulled your thing, I pulled theirs out probably.
No.
Okay. Well, damn. Echoes. Okay, hold up. Boom. Okay. That should be. Apologize, guys. Let me go ahead and kill Skip and Shannon. Okay. Are you listening to?
I can hear. I'm listening to them.
You can hear them through it?
Through my headphones, yes.
Okay. Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Goose Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. My apologies. I was trying to do something new and didn't have enough time to get it done. So you couldn't hear Skip and Shannon. Skip. But we're trying something new here. All right? You know, there's a lot of great shows that are out there. You know, we have Joy Taylor. Okay, Joy Taylor with, God, what's the name? God, I'm having a brain fart here. Joy Taylor looks really good. Joy Taylor with, God. Colin Cowherd. Jeez, I'm losing my mind. Colin Cowherd. You know, he's got Joy Taylor, right?
He was on that show, that show before.
Yeah,
I remember.
Right, Mike, you're right. She was on that one. And then, of course, you got First Take with Molly Quorum stuff, right? Well, you know, you are watching. Some audio background is off or high. Okay.
Sound is back to the way it was in the earlier video.
Is it Cowherd? Okay, wait.
Well, let them know that you're not playing that anymore.
So it should be just me right now. Is the sound coming from the other source other than other mic? So it might be, are we getting feedback off the other one? We can hear Michael, yeah, you can hear Michael Anthony perfect, but you can't hear me well. Sounds like I'm far away. Okay, let me try, okay. Do I still sound far away? Damn, can't believe I'm messing this up. Your mic, my mic is off. How's my mic off?
I can hear you through the headphones, but maybe.
Well, no, but that's not the case. But you turn up the volume on the stream. You watching this?
It doesn't let me watch it. I can only see the live stream, the chat box.
Why is it not letting you see the stream?
Because it says the browser doesn't recognize the video format.
Say what?
Yeah.
Does so far. No, Mark, I can hear you just fine. What's up, Daniel? Okay, hold up.
Stuart Morrison, what's going on?
Hang on, hold on 1 second here. 1 second here, because sometimes you guys mess with me.
Decent sound, like the mic is on.
Okay,
We're not even using the right phone to begin with.
what's that? Okay, can you guys hear me okay now?
But how can I see the live stream and not the video? That's weird.
Michael Anthony sounds
I
louder
have no
than
idea
me.
what that is. What that
We
was.
hear E2
That's not
perfect. Well, right
quality.
now, E2's mic is off. What the
That's
heck?
probably because I'm close. I'm over close to you.
No, but this one, bad echo. Sounds like I'm in a cave. Every microphone is off, but
that's when you're supposed to use.
Mine.
Oh, it was already. I was just on whatever was already
Yeah,
on.
that power. Put that on there.
okay, hang on 1 second. Let me see if I can get this straight. Just hold up, hold up.
Now I have to turn the volume
Amazing
down.
ad using stock footage. Go to
Okay.
artgrid.io. Look
Let me see what I got.
It was
That's
always
the 1,
a
2,
challenge
3.
for me to create a high-end commercial only with stock footage. It's finally possible. There are no standalone clips. Every clip is part of a sequence,
Okay.
and I have unlimited downloads.
That's weird. Okay, so. Okay, is that getting better? Is that getting better?
Stuart Morrison with the super chat. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, let me try this. Hold on. Yeah, what happens when... Okay, can you guys hear that better? I probably sound far away because E2 say something.
What's going on, y'all?
Your sound is not in stereo. Yeah, my sound is in stereo.
They're hearing. Apparently, they're hearing you through my mic.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is I got your mic turned off right now. Yeah. Stream out.
Why you patting so hard? You gotta go outside?
Okay. That's the sounds. Oh, I know what it is. I bet you. Oh, I bet you I know what it is. Hold up. Hold up. Sorry, guys. I apologize, y'all. Maybe we need to restart this thing.
He said, "Who's playing Call of
I know what it is.
Okay. Bam. That's it. Boom. Okay. I just got it squared away. For some reason, when I cut off the computer last night, it didn't save my settings. So now you should be hearing me real good. Okay. And now I can turn on E2's mic and we can get this party started here.
All right, let's
Is
get
that-
it in.
That's it. That's it. Okay. What it was, what it is, excuse me. What it was is, unfortunately, I ended up having on, the thing went automatically and defaulted to one of the webcams. So the webcam closest to him, it was hearing him. So we're good. No. Look, we're trying some new stuff and everything else. Now, I was saying how the shows out there, you know, they got the eye candy, the Molly Quirums there, the Joy Taylors and stuff like that, right? In here at Broke Ass Media, what we got is E2 Blue. You're our eye candy, E2. E2, how you doing, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing this evening?
That's all you got?
That's all I got. It's your show, baby. I'm just a producer tonight.
What? Oh, man, we got Eastside. Oh, lordy. It's Eastside.
You don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
What's up, Eastside? Okay, so now that we got this stuff going in here, here's what we're doing. Okay, I got to take care of business here first. What we gonna do? Dak Prescott shirt will be leaving to go to Canada. It's leaving the United States. It's going to Cowboys up north. Shout out to him. Congratulations. Turn up E2. Okay. He said turn up E2. There we go. But if you're still doing super chats, if you've done super chats, don't worry. We're going to start giving one of these things away all the time, okay? So guess what we got up here? You know what we got up here, E2?
What's that?
You know, there's a famous defensive lineman. Actually, we could say infamous, by the name of Leon Lett.
Which is still on the staff.
He was only one of 3 that actually carried over. And that's what we have right over here. We actually have a Leon Lett. Look at right there. The big cat. Right there. So, we'll be doing that drawing tonight for one of you guys.
All right.
Turned him up way too. Oh, I turned him up too much. Okay, all right. We got to work on it.
L4G custom
Refresh
fabrication.
stream, voice sync. My mic is super loud. See, somebody said. Okay. Hold. Let me back it up. I should do stand-up comedy. No, I'm too loud. Okay. It's this new computer system. Too loud still? But I'm looking at my pieces in there. I overdid it. Okay.
You overdid.
You know what? See, if you're gonna go in, you gotta go in. You gotta go all in. Okay. I'm sorry.
That's what she said.
I got a new dynamic in here, so bear with us. So we got my man E2 Blue. Okay. In case you don't know who E2 Blue is, you've been hiding underneath a rock. E2 Blue Entertainment. Okay. He's my sidekick / stepson. Okay. He's trying to take Michael Anthony's place, but Michael Anthony's not going to have anything.
I'm not doing that. That is not what I'm doing, sir.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm just an older brother.
Not by much. Okay, so in case you guys have been under a rock, Earl Thomas was let go yesterday. And what we were actually playing...
Thomas Covert. That's what super
I
chat.
can actually go back and we can actually rehear some of this. I was one of those ones 2 years ago who truly wanted Earl Thomas. I looked at him and said, that's a guy that can help our defense. We haven't had a great safety in a long time. And I looked at that, seeing what he had done, and if we could have gotten him then, it would have been great.
I got him, Miss Jackie. We're good.
But I don't know what happened. Do you know what happened to Earl Thomas, E2?
Money.
I don't know if
No, that is what happened.
It just seems like ever since he left Seattle, with that incident going on with him not getting the money, I don't know what issues he had with the staff going on outside of that, but ever since that Garrett situation when he went to go run to the locker room and talk to Garrett, he just hasn't been the same since.
Well, see, and you're beginning to hear all kinds of stuff out now, because you got to look at what's up, Law. How you doing tonight, man? You got to look at this in a couple of ways. Pete Carroll, and they were successful. He definitely wore out his welcome there. I mean, when he ended up getting hurt and then flicking off the team, it was like, damn.
Well, didn't he get 3 interceptions that game?
He got 2. Yeah, he basically was the one that beat us. But the way he went about the offseason that year, trying to get the contract and everything else, it was almost like he was a 2-year-old having a temper tantrum.
L4G Custom Fabrication said CTE.
Well, it could be. It could be. But now we're hearing that it was more than just the fight that happened on the field. We're hearing about he missed a team meeting, to get his car washed. How you going to get your car washed and miss a team meeting for football?
Personally, that's stupid.
And the way they signed that contract that was front loaded, $55 million, he ended up getting $20 million last year, and there's supposed to be another 10 this year.
They say they're going to try to
guaranteed.
fight. They say they're going to fight that.
No, they're going to fight for the 10, but he's still got $20 million for last year. So now you start saying, you hit the nail on the head, KMT, a case of Antonio Brown. So now you're sitting there looking and saying, wait a minute. If he's done this with Baltimore, which is a team that was in the playoffs, a team that played really, really well, a team that paid you a boatload of money, what's to say he's going to be different in Dallas? What's going to be different? Anybody?
Well, the Cowboys are not going to pay him a lot of money anyway. So I think that I don't even think they're going to pull the plug on that one, because I put it like this.
I don't think
they
so.
like what they got with the safeties here. Xavier Woods is showing the aggression out there that he should have before with his last staff. Clinton Dix is out there.
Although Clinton, here's the thing though, Clinton Dix is kind of lost his. He hasn't been showing that well in practice.
Well, because of the position that he plays, you really can't really show that in practice.
Andre Garcia. Andre Garcia. I'm not going to say that he's still a good player. He had 49 tackles. He got 2 interceptions. He only started 12 of the games last year. I'm still Eric Reed. I still say I can't believe nobody is kicking the tires on Eric Reed.
But you also have to look at it like this: nobody else is going after Earl Thomas either.
That's the key. That's the thing. Yeah.
So
and there's I think a lot of teams are looking at that and saying, you know what, this guy, it's not good.
And the thing with Ha is a box safety. You can't see box safety play in practice. This is what people need to understand. Box safeties are like what Barry Church was when he was with us. They're almost like an extra linebacker in the dime package. So when in practice, don't think that is trash, because you can't see that in practice. You can't see that until the game. There's live games going on. Even some of these linebackers, you can't really tell their play through practice because there's no tackling. There's no, you know what I mean? These running backs are running through anyway. They'll get hit and they keep running. So, you know, just when you do your evaluation, just understand certain positions and how they work.
Well, yeah, true. But you know what? It was so funny yesterday. I had an Eagle fan, and do we have any Eagle fans in here tonight?
I doubt it.
Have you noticed that they're beginning to get fewer and far between right now? I have not been seeing as many Eagle fans as I used to see. I mean, it used to be you tripped all over them all the time. But an Eagle fan that came in and he talked about how good their defensive backfield is. He's like, man, they were on fire. And I was like, wait a minute, wait. I said, wait. I'm not saying that they weren't good, but isn't Dallas Goedert, isn't he out with a fractured finger till next week?
Something like that.
Isn't Zach Ertz?
Eric Berry is done. I don't know why everybody.
Isn't Zach Ertz out for another week too? Undisclosed problem. There's Danny. There's one of my Eagle ones. I'm getting worried about my team. Oh, is that what it is? You guys are getting worried about your team getting hurt at camp? Okay. Well, thank you very much for that super chat, my man, Danny. Danny, you're one of the few ones that have been in here. I have not seen this. So I was sitting there thinking, if the best 2 receivers you had weren't there, and I know you guys got a lot of speed, but it's not exactly like they were playing, stallions in practice, were they?
No.
Now, I got to tell you, I feel actually pretty good about what I've seen from Diggs so far. Seeing a Woozy. Have you seen how some of these interceptions they're getting in practice?
Yeah.
They're not like they were bad passes. These boys, they're high pointing and stepping in there.
You know what the difference is, right?
Aggression.
We talked about that. We talked about, and I've been talking all off season about how this new defense and how they're predicated on being aggressive, looking back for the ball.
Mm-hmm.
When you had Chris Richard and Rob Marinelli, they were teaching them not to do that.
Juan Cruz, man. Thank you very much, Juan. Juan took you see that right behind you there, you see right behind you?
Yeah.
That Dak Prescott, that came from Juan Cruz.
Yes, it did.
My man Juan, thank you, man. It's great support of the channel and stuff. I have so many fans out there that they just treat me so nice, man. I feel so loved.
Hey Juan, I wear a 2X too. I'm just.
But
I'm just messing with you.
But thinking about that, okay, to me, Stephen Jones said a couple of things. Now, you notice that Stephen Jones is doing a whole lot more talking. Jerry Jones is not doing much at all anymore.
Well, we talked about that. He basically took it over. It's Stephen Jones and Will McClay now.
You don't have to tell them we talked about that. We got to talk to them about that.
No, we're talking about that as a group.
Okay, all right. Okay, but yeah, definitely Stephen Jones seems to be in charge.
And Will McClay.
But we're also seeing Mike McCarthy is truly in charge of this team. Mike McCarthy, I got to tell you, I love coming down here in the morning. I'm doing my morning video, and the press conference is going on. Mike McCarthy is doing that press conference at 7:15 in the morning, Texas time. He's getting out there with the players on practice, and it seems like it's all business. And it feels like all of the players are really buying into this. You keep hearing things about how much more complex it is, where people aren't going to know what we're lining up as far as defense goes. That was one of the knocks, of course, on the defense we had last year. Basically, was it Awuzie who said that? Threw shade on Crystal Shark?
Yeah.
Basically saying, everybody knew what coverage we were in by the way we lined up. There was no shifting and things like that. And see, these are things, they seem minor, and everybody always figures, oh, you're just not a good player. But it's not always about being able to line up and just beat the guy in front of you. Sometimes you got to be able to use a little disguising. You got to use a little bit of trickery. You've got to play where they're not at. You can't just say my 11 guys are better than your 11 guys and think you're going to win every time. It just doesn't work. And that's, to me, seems like with Jason Garrett, that's what it was. We were still very simplistic. About 70% of the time we're going to run Zeke Elliott on first down. And I see it being a little different. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, E2. When you listen to the talking heads, because I remember listening to my man Skip and Shannon, they were talking about, Zeke Elliott, he's a war horse, you got to give him the ball 25 times up the middle and this, that, and the other. And I kind of think, maybe you need to use him a little bit differently. I think you actually want to be able to give him the ball in space more than just running him up the middle. We got to pay this guy for a long time. We need to try and get as much mileage out of it.
Well, you heard Zeke in his press conference. He said himself that I'm going to be lining up outside, out in the flat. He's been practicing catching the ball and things of that nature. So you're going to see more of that this season. You're going to see a lot of I formation.
Yeah.
And that was huge. Jameis picked the wrong time to leave, because this was the perfect year for us to see what Jameis can do. Now, because we know how Mike McCarthy is with his fullbacks.
Yeah.
If I was Jameis, I understand, if you got, I don't know if he has kids or whatever,
I tell you,
that's your
honestly,
personal thing.
I'm going to tell you what it was. When you think about Trent McShay and Ron Cruz, what jersey size is Michael Anthony? XL. Oh, man. Here's the thing with Jameis. He was only used on, 20% of the offensive plays? He was mainly special teams.
Well, but that's because Jason Garrett didn't know how to use him.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. He opted out and took that 350. If he got cut and didn't make the team, and the writing's on the wall, Mike McCarthy is not a big fullback guy. He's not a big running back guy. You got to look at it and say, I might make the team, but if I don't, I'm not getting anything. I could take the money in my hand right now. I could spend the off season getting myself right and try and make a run for next year, knowing that I'm paid. So to me, that's one of the reasons why I think you saw a lot of no-name guys that were opting out as opposed to bigger name guys. And that's one of the reasons why the NFL was trying to hurry up and get this put in place where the opt-out time was being shortened, because if you're in training camp right now, well, shit, they ain't giving me the ball in practice.
Right.
I'm on the short list of getting cut. And then you say, I'm going to opt out now. Well, then they're like, you were going to get cut. So that's one of the ways one of the reasons they did that. And that's what I think happened with Jameis.
I don't think that he was going to get cut, though. You think so?
Man, see.
I just look at it like this. You see how the Raiders were playing him. They were playing him the right way. They were doing a lot of good things with him.
Here's the thing, though. Do you keep a fullback, or do you keep one of these linemen on the defense? That's the kind of things you got to look at right now.
So you don't think they're going to keep any of the fullbacks? So what about Sewell?
I don't know. Well, see, here's what you had Mike McCarthy talking about. Basically kind of a hybrid, almost like an H-back, because he was talking about tight ends being used as a fullback, because he's not planning on using a fullback a lot. So for him to take up a space for a guy that I might use 3 or 4 plays, I can take a tight end and do that.
The problem is our tight ends are known for blocking.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I think that's the psyche of Mike McCarthy, and I think Jameis is thinking that they're trying to do away with this. There's only, how many teams use a fullback at all in the NFL?
But Mike McCarthy has always used one. Remember John Kuhn?
True. Okay, true.
That's the reason why I'm telling you Jameis would have made sense with this offense, because again, you're using I formation. You got the fullback, you got the running back. I mean, they can ultimately do the same thing with Tony Pollard, but
Miss Jackie says, if all that's true, why'd the Raiders get rid of him?
Didn't they trade him to us? They didn't get rid of him, did they?
Well, either way, they didn't hold on to him.
Well, the Raiders got rid of a lot of good people.
Well, true.
We're talking about the same team that got rid of a good punter and Marquette King. We're talking about the same team that got rid of what's his name?
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack. Come on now, Ms. Jackie, you know that.
But you know, the first year Khalil Mack was beasted. Last year he was kind of like a little bit. He was better than D-Law, but he wasn't like
New team, different scheme. You know what I mean?
The first year he was a beast.
I don't know.
The first year at the Bears he was a beast. The second year was kind of.
We're talking about the Bears here.
Still, look, if you're a player,
Look, they got Robert Quinn now. Maybe he's happier that he got somebody else to help him on that line.
Well, Taco's up there now too.
No, Taco's
with
with Kansas City.
What is it with Kansas City and all of our old defensive players?
And they play well.
They all getting Super Bowl rings. That's what I don't understand.
Anthony Hitchens is balling out there.
Tony says he likes the addition of E2 Blue. All right, so are we saying this is a winner? This is a winner to keep an E2 Blue? E2 Blue? E2?
Yeah.
So people say they like you.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here?
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay. You gonna wear a dress?
What?
Joy Taylor.
What? What is that, initiation? What the hell?
Oh, man. But let me actually go back to this clip because back to Earl Thomas
Michael,
real quick because I've had some. I've gone through my arguments and I've said that. Q, what's up, Q? I've gone through and I've said that, man, I don't think that I really want Earl Thomas. That I think that there's too many issues that are going on there. And they actually had a great argument here with Skip and Chance. So let me play a little bit clip.
Okay, so what led up to conduct detrimental? What are the series of events? What is the chain of events that got us here?
Anita
Skip,
Taylor, how
you
you
got
doing?
3 weeks before the season.
Anita Malcolm
that you just gave a boatload of money to. Why? What is it? What's the underlying theme? See, people think, when the Ravens released when the Raiders released Antonio Brown for conduct detrimental, Skip, it wasn't that singular act. It wasn't just because it was the ballroom, it was the late, it was the tardiness. So in a situation like this, I believe it's the very same thing. Was it missed practice, missed meetings, late to practice, late to meetings? What was his conduct in the locker room? Skip, let me tell you something. I would like to think I had a lot to do with some of the relationships and how the Ravens locker room is conducted. Because I thought Ozzie Newsome did a great thing when he brought myself and Rod Woods and Rob Burnett was a former Cleveland Browns that was brought to Baltimore. And Mike McCrary, I thought Ozzie did a great job of infusing a lot of veteran players with some of the youth. And my job and Rod's job was, as accomplished players, is to let the other players know.
Juan, I think he's a 1X.
This is how you conduct yourself. Because we weren't going to always be there, Skip. And those young players, the Ray Lewises, the Peter Boulwares, those Chris McAllisters, all those guys, Jamal Lewises, they were going to be there. So this is the way you conduct yourself. And I just think the thing is, for me, and it's being reported that the council, everybody, for now, I guess everybody has, I started to lead the league, we had a players' council. Because the coaches wanted to have a pulse of the team. Because they really wanted to be a team. They want the players to be in control of the team. What do you think about this? What do you think about
sound
that?
effects.
It's going to be very, very interesting. I'm going to listen over the next 3 to 4 days how many of the Ravens players come out in support of Earl Thomas. That's going to tell you everything you need to know. Now, this is what we know for 1,000% for certain. There are 2 player-friendly locker rooms that said, nah, we good, bro. That's all you need to know. Pete Carroll, the Seahawks run that locker room. The Baltimore Ravens, I've been in that locker room. The players, they let you do it. And they said, nah, we good. Something is going on that they said, we would rather be without you. Remember, Skip, the old saying is...
See, that's my point right there. That whole point of them talking about the locker room. And that's what scares me. And Kenton, did you email me at CowboysMark94 Gmail so that way we can get it to you? Because if you email, when become a channel member, email me CowboysMark94 at Gmail. Well,
with your address.
Yeah, make sure, like I said, look, people emailing you say, send me my glass, they ain't got no address. Send your address with it, okay? Okay? All right?
AC1, I'll be live on
Sarah
Thursday.
says, I'm pretty good, thanks. Oh, Miss Sarah, you know you're pretty. You just, why you gotta put I'm pretty? Or good things. You just say I'm pretty, because you're pretty, girl. Big Wizzy, what's that? Big Wizzy, you didn't give me any directions for the spices, buddy.
AC1, I'll be live on Thursday.
You didn't give me any of those. Beto, Beto, I appreciate. Now listen, everybody. Listen, I appreciate everybody sending me stuff, but you ain't got to send me stuff. You know, I appreciate it. Please. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. Woody coming out of retirement?
Doubt it.
So, with Earl Thomas, Shannon does make a great point about the locker room, about the lack of support of guys. And if you were in Baltimore and you think that this mother humper just got here, got $20 million the first year, and he ain't doing jack. He's not working in the locker room. They said that on their bye week, he ended up leaving early and coming back late. So, nah, bro, I think I'm good. Well, James, make sure you send me a picture. I'll hit you tonight, brother. Sorry, work's been crazy. Well, hey, as long as you got work, man, that's great. The email, cowboysmark94@gmail. Sorry, I don't have it set up yet. I'm still reloading the whole system and things. But I'll get it on before the next show. But I did at least get this put up in there.
To the end zone. Touchdown! I dropped it! I dropped another one!
The last
Dropped another one! Dropped good passes!
The Redskins.
Ball guy 22. Thank
This
you.
is
Oh, so they get a break?
Oh, you put him on your stinking ball. Unacceptable crap.
You know you got to capitalize.
God, I want to fire him.
I'm gonna say money.
Thank you, Dante.
Softball guy. God needs to capitalize.
Yeah. You like a
Where
voiceover and white.
the effects are.
Brandon Brown, thank you for the super fan, becoming a super fan. Woo, buddy!
Super fan. Wow.
He made it.
He made it. Oh, wait, he made it.
Everybody loves Mark Holmes.
He's crying. He's so crying.
Philly 500. Aaron Wheeler.
Jack fan,
super chat.
Nelson downfield. I dropped it, and he dropped it. He dropped it. Nelson ain't gonna drop it. I don't even know if he did. John Don's farm right throw margins were Earth just got he had it. How does he drop two big pass? You have to catch that ball.
They got their ass handed to them by the Miami
Does anybody know?
Okay.
Did anybody just watch? Am I the only person?
You
Do I
lost
speak
37,
dog?
28.
Rough, mother humper. Rough, mother humper. Rough, mother humper. Rough, mother humper.
I mean, this is where I was saying
What is
earlier.
Coach supposed to do?
Mike, what
First,
kind of
drop
jersey?
the ball in the end
Field goal
zone.
earlier. Now they only.
CD?
I mean, I have all the jerseys though. I just can't wear them.
You got CD Lamb?
I want to see what he does in the field before I get his jersey.
What's going on, Kelvin?
Well, look. Juan wants to know what kind of jersey. Who you want? See, if it was me, I'd say Gillimore. Because he going to be a player. Gallimore. The Canadian Bulldozer. How about that? Okay, man, see, why you gotta come into my house and correct me?
I just want to make sure you're doing it right so people
I'm
know
a
what you're
name
talking
butcher.
about.
It's what I do.
Yeah, but you know, if you keep getting it reiterated in your head, it helps. You know, my cousin has the same thing. So,
Okay, E3 Blue.
E3 Blue. What the hell? What is that?
I'm a name butcher, okay?
E3 Blue.
E3 Pink?
No, don't do that.
Oh, man.
Rojo.
Okay. We got jokes and stuff.
Rojo
No,
Amarillo.
but seriously, Mike, he wants to know what player? What player? Charles Haley?
Did he say Theismann? Did you say?
I said surprise.
He said
Oh, he
surprise me.
surprised
Come
me.
on, E2. Come on, man.
thought you said-
No,
I thought
man,
you
we're
said
just here trying to
that.
have some fun, man. Like I said, I'm a little off tonight because I'm not used to having somebody to bounce through in here and all that.
You'll get used to it.
Well, yeah, it's kind of stop. Usually, I just kind of, but then it's kind of like I get out of my flow. I just, like you said, I get used to it. Just gotta work with it. So, everybody's seen a million videos from me. What are your thoughts on this season thus far? of what you've seen in training camp be to you? Yeah, you.
You know, I look at it from a different standpoint because, you know, I played football. So, I don't.
I didn't.
No, I'm not. Some of the fans haven't. So, like, some of the fans are saying, like, certain players aren't showing out and this and that. Every position is not going to show out. So, you're not going to. Again, even with the defensive line, you see the guys are rushing real good. Again, these backup offensive linemen aren't, you know, a lot of them are young. They never played in the league before, and they're going up against the best of the best. Mm-hmm. Just understand, our defensive line is going to be very good. But the fact that they're doing what they're doing with Dak Prescott, having him throw the ball on the run, he's doing different things.
Oh,
so
I love that.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
My God, I love that.
Yes. That basically is going to elevate Dak's game. Mm-hmm. He has more tools in his arsenal to work with now.
But see, you know, that goes back to analytics. And see, things that we did really, really well, it seemed like we got away from. Dak Prescott, when he gets outside, is one of the best outside passers that you get. And with this offense, if you play action with Zeke Elliott, if teams are worried about putting, you know, go ahead, put 8 men in the box. Put 8 men in the box. I'll roll Dak Prescott out, you know, on bootlegs. And I will hit the open man, or I'll have him do run-pass options.
I mean, it's going to be a pick-your-poison offense. I mean,
exactly.
You got Zeke, you got Tony, you got CD. And the thing that I love about the receivers this year, unlike other years, all 3 of our top receivers can play all 3 positions. They can play the X, they can play the Y, they can be in the slot. Hell, Zeke might go out in the flat. So, you know, I mean...
Don't forget Tony Pollard, too. Tony Pollard was really more more wide receiver than running back.
Well, you're going to see him a lot on special teams, too. Mm-hmm. So
you might see CD out there on punt returns.
I think they're going to go half and half because I think they need CD more on that offense as well, too.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know. When you think about 2016, I called it death by 1,000 cuts, okay? You weren't going to get killed by one person out there. But when you were able to hit Des Bryant, when you had Zeke Elliott, when you were able to kind of move the ball around all over the place, you can't focus on one thing. In 2016, nobody had wide receivers had outstanding numbers. Everybody was kind of grouped around 600 to 800 yards consistently. Nobody was a Pro Bowl player. But the good thing about that is who are you going to stop? You can try and take somebody away, but you can't take them all away. And that's the thing right now. If you're a defensive coordinator and you're looking at the Dallas Cowboys, what's your game plan? I mean, honestly, you going to say, am I going to put 8 men in the box?
You're not going to be able to do that.
You know,
not this year.
You know,
Kenneth Easley, thanks for the super chat.
To me, you know, last year, I'm going to say that the weakest link was actually Jason Witten. Because if I'm a defensive coordinator, I know I can't cover everybody, right?
Right.
Who would you rather have the ball? Zeke Elliott or Jason Witten?
You want the ball in Zeke's hands.
Okay. Who would you rather have the ball in?
But the problem is,
Amari Cooper or Jason Witten?
Amari Cooper.
No, if you're the defensive coordinator.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's Jason Witten.
Okay. If you're the defensive coordinator, who would you have the ball in? Michael Gallups or Jason Witten?
All defensive coordinators are going to want.
Exactly. So everybody goes through. But Jason Witten had, 60-some catches. Yeah, because you heard the defensive coordinator. Look, he might get the ball at 8 yards out. He ain't going to the house.
They're going to give you that.
That's it exactly. And so that's what the coordinator, look, we're going to try and take away Gallup. We're going to try and take away Cooper. And we're going to hopefully hold the line and Zeke. Let Jason Witten be the one. We're not going to lose with Jason Witten getting the ball. You can't do that this year. I think Blake Jarwin's actually going to have an opportunity to really step up. And most people don't, always value the wide receiver so much more than tight end. In recent history, every team that's winning the Super Bowl has got a great tight end.
Blake Jarwin is going to have a really good year.
I think this is his opportunity to step out there.
Yeah.
He had a great catch.
Think about it.
He was pointing the ball out there.
Think about it. This offense is going to be spreading defenses out. And what happens when you spread a defense out? Mm-hmm. That middle is wide the hell open. So, what is Blake Jarwin good at? Those seam routes. Mm-hmm. Those seam routes right in that 20, he's good for a 20-yard touchdown. Wait. Got to need to say
You don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Spike Eagle, as as always, the Dallas Cowboys win the off-season Super Bowl. No, that's actually the Washington football team. That's actually the Washington football. They're usually the one that always wins the off-season, okay?
Randy Stice.
But I got to tell you, okay, honestly now, as an Eagle fan, you're telling me that you are not concerned at all with the talent that the Dallas Cowboys have now that Jason Garrett is gone. I can understand if we still had Jason Garrett. I can understand if we still had Jason Garrett. But you got to look at the Cowboys right now, where they brought all these big guys on that defensive line. Aldon Smith. If we believe half of what we're hearing about Aldon Smith, that dude's going to be a monster.
Well, we talked about this before. All you really need from him is 5 or 6 sacks. That's more than enough. You got your money and some worth with that.
Well, the difference, because a lot of people say, well, you lost Robert Quinn, and he had 11 sacks last year.
Yeah, but now you got Everson Griffin.
The
inside of that line is better with Terry Poe. It sucks that we don't have Gerald McCoy, but it also gives a chance for Neville Gallimore to step up. It gives a chance for Tristan Hill to step up. So, they did their homework. They did their due diligence. So, I'm happy what the Cowboys did this year in the offseason. Remember, we forgot, before the draft even came, in the first wave of free agency, we got 6 former first-round draft picks.
Right.
So, this team did their job this year.
Well, it's a change of philosophy. Once they finally let go of Jason Garrett, and I kind of, this is a true story. We had a townhouse, and when I got sick and ended up getting separated and divorced from my wife, and literally I was learning how to walk again. I lost my job, I was unemployed, and I got behind on my mortgage and things. I got the bank to go ahead and do a payment reduction, so reduced it. But then after a year, my payments doubled. It was like, look, I couldn't pay those back then. I'm just starting out and everything else. And I kept fighting and holding and holding and holding. It was hard because I didn't want to lose it. It's just like, it's just not going to work no matter what I do. But I didn't want to let it go. But once I let it go, it started everything over again, and things started getting better. And that feels like it was with Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett, Jerry Jones wanted to be right about Jason Garrett so much that he would try and do every single thing, and he just kept holding on and holding on. And had we beat the Eagles, Jason Garrett would still be here.
Yeah.
He would have still been here. So shout out to you, Eagles. We appreciate you taking care of Jason Garrett and putting him out of our misery.
Hey, Juan, to answer your question, that's a 1X for Michael, if you didn't hear him.
So, I understand where Jerry Jones was wanting to keep him, wanting to see him to be successful, but it feels like things are different, and it seems like the players are beginning to buy in. They seem to be excited about what's happening on the field. Am I wrong on that? What's that?
People are asking about, Earl Thomas's talent.
I think
contrast to his problems.
I honestly think Earl Thomas has gone downhill some. He's still a good player.
He had his worst year last year.
He's still a good player, but
his worst year was last year.
If you're missing assignments, because here's what what the fight was about, right?
Somebody missed an assignment.
But he missed the assignment.
Oh, he did.
No. Wait, okay. Wait.
So from what I heard,
6th-round draft pick safety.
Tony, thanks for the super chat.
Okay, I forgot the guy's name. The 6th-round drafted safety yells at Earl Thomas because Earl Thomas decided, I'm going to blitz. Instead of doing the defense that was covered, Earl Thomas decided to blitz and left the man wide open.
So I was led to believe that it was the other way around.
No.
That the rookie missed the assignment.
No. Earl Thomas missed the assignment. And so the 6th-round pick from last year was like, Earl, what the are you doing? You missed it. Why are you blitzing? That's not what's called. So Earl Thomas goes over and starts fighting. Okay, so it was Earl Thomas made the mistake in the coverage. Okay. And so what you understand is Seattle had beasts. You had Cam Chancellor, you had Richard Sherman, you had Earl Thomas. You didn't have to be that complex. You could muscle people out. Baltimore's defense is very complex.
I'll just say this. If you want the talent over the problems, I would rather go with Eric Reed.
Eric Reed hasn't been a problem on the field.
No, he hasn't.
Eric Reed had 130 tackles last year.
Yeah.
100. Let me say it again. 130. Earl Thomas had 49.
And I'm not saying that I don't like Earl Thomas.
Okay,
I'm just saying that, like, you know, as of lately, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's got, you know, some stress going on. Maybe he needs to see a counselor or something. But with everything that's been transpiring, you don't want that on your team right now. You don't want him fighting any of these. Look, you see the camaraderie with this team right now.
That's what I'm saying.
In Dallas, you know that everything is a topic of discussion.
Oh my God!
Everything is a topic of discussion.
You know who wants Earl Thomas to come to the Cowboys? All the talking
The
heads.
media.
Oh man!
The talking heads, the media. I mean,
they have been getting banked.
It will be a firestorm.
They have been getting banked on this because of the whole topic. You know, first he's linked to the Cowboys. That's
Randy. You said 60% of Earl Thomas is better than any player we have. I don't know about that.
Okay, let's think about this now. Now, he did make it through
last year. He
started 12 games last year. But the year before, 5 games.
See, everybody thinks that he's... Everybody still thinks he's the 27-year-old Earl Thomas.
That's the problem.
And he's not.
See, in people's mind, that's the thing. In people's mind, that's the Andy Dalton syndrome. People talk, oh, well, we got Andy Dalton. You know, Andy Dalton was great quarterback stuff. He was pretty good his first 4 years. But since 2015, hasn't done that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We always think of a player about when they did great things. You know, in some people's mind, Michael Vick can still play.
Sheila says, "Unhappy wife, unhappy life."
Oh well, are they still together? That's my question. Because
I don't know. They didn't say anything.
She had a loaded gun to my head, and she knew it caught me in the bed with my brother and 2 other women. I'm sorry, I couldn't sleep at night.
And see, everybody said that Earl Thomas wanted to come to Dallas so bad. If that was the case, he would have came when he had the opportunity.
Right. He took the money.
He took the money over Dallas. So does he really want to be in Dallas that bad?
Dallas is getting away from the
and Dallas is not going to pay him anywhere close to the money that the Ravens did.
And so then you have to start saying, okay, is he going to go ahead and check out or have an attitude about that? I mean, it's all of a sudden you see Antonio Brown type.
He ain't that bad, but
no, but Antonio wasn't that bad. Okay, but how's it different though? With the Steelers, he pouted, worked his ass out of there.
Well, that's true.
Right?
That's true. He did.
He got to the Raiders. It was
his way out of there too?
He
over a damn helmet.
Well, his helmet. First, he froze his feet. Okay, and then the helmet issue,
which is the dumbest shit.
Right, and then of course he gets fined, and it's like I ain't gonna pay the fine. So he worked his way out of 2 teams.
My feet.
Okay, he worked his way out of 2 teams. Right. Yeah. Got paid. So how's it different?
Raiders got that money back too.
Well, again. And where's Antonio Brown?
Nah, and I'm not saying that we need a team full of goody two shoes, because that's not what I'm saying either. But right now, what we have going on, you don't want that media drama.
But see, Randy, here's the thing though. Randy, $10 million for a player of his talent. Are we sure that again?
They're not going to give him that.
Out of the last 4 years, he's only made it through 1 season. I'm telling you, Eric Reed, 4 years younger. 4 years younger, 130 tackles.
He would cause a rip in that locker room, because it'd be
Earl?
it'd be
oh my God,
it'd be somebody on his side, and then other people. You don't want that.
And you don't see anybody jumping on board real quick on that right now.
No. If Earl Thomas was so great,
Ruben, I agree with you. We don't need Earl.
Nobody's jumping on him right now.
No.
No team has jumped out there and said anything. You know, the Eagles probably need him.
Go to Lord Brunson's board. Okay.
The Eagles need him the most right now. I ain't seen them say nothing.
So, Randy, are you saying 49 tackles and 2 interceptions was a great season last year on a great team? And the problem also too is your best ability is your availability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sorry. No, I just don't. Think of Greg Hardy when he came here.
Ryan Kirk.
Okay. Greg Hardy had gotten away with the stuff that went on. Remember? And still had that chip on his shoulder, like, I'm still the head. You know what in charge. Went after the coach, had a bad attitude, became a cancer in the locker room. You can't have a guy who ends up being destructive or not. We've had enough guys that have been that guy that divides the locker room. I just don't want, I don't run the team, so it's not like, Jerry Jones is going to listen to me or anything. But I'm sorry.
James Gary says Earl Thomas 1 year, $7 to $8 million.
It's not up to Jerry Jones anymore. It's Stephen Jones and Will McClay.
Well, people got to get Jerry Jones out of their mouth. Jerry Jones is not making these decisions anymore. It is Stephen Jones. See, Jerry Jones writes it off at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to player evaluation, it's Will McClay and Stephen Jones. So Will McClay gets the information to Stephen. Then they have their little meeting, and then once they finish, and they're like, okay, look, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and pull.
Spike Eagle. This is for you, buddy. This is for you.
I fire Howard.
You said Earl
fucking
Thomas
fire
never had daughters are domestic. What are you talking about?
Stupid motherfucker!
With his wife?
What an idiot! What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me?
The Washington football team.
I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him.
Greg, the Washington football fan. Pick and pop. Pick and don't pop it. A pick and don't pop. How you doing, pick and pop? Greg wants to know, the Washington football fan, why we're not talking about Haskins.
Why would we talk about?
Because he said we talked about Wentz and Dak. Because.
Okay, so you want my opinion?
Your opinion?
I'll give you my. You know me, I'm not a hater by any means.
Did anybody know? Did anybody just watch? Am I the only person?
When Jay Gruden was their coach, and I talked to shout out to Ed Oliver. I talked to him. Me and him chatted a little bit about this too. Mm-hmm. We talked about Dwayne Haskins, and in my opinion, and this is coming from a non-fan, that I feel like he didn't get a really fair play when it came to the last coaching staff that they had with Jay Gruden. I feel like they just kind of just like, here you go. They just threw him by the wayside, and he really didn't get that kind of like that one-on-one teaching that you get of a young quarterback coming into the league.
Right.
So right now it's almost like he doesn't have that that relationship with his offensive line. Mm-hmm. So now I would ask what I do want to ask a Washington fan is this: would you rather Alex Smith to come back and start, or do you want Dwayne Haskins Jr. to start?
Well, I was going to say the reason why we're not talking about it is because we talk about grown folks.
I got it. But to answer his question, that was my take.
Yeah.
I just feel like Dwayne could be better. He just didn't get a chance to. I just thought it was just a real unfair. He just got a raw deal with that last coaching staff.
Well, I agree with you on that one. Jay Gruden to me is like the Gruden brothers, like Dumb and Dumber, and they thought they were getting the other Gruden brother, but they really weren't, and he just did not seem like the guy at all. But Haskins actually has looked pretty good in practice from what I had heard. Alex Smith, of course, is the feel-good story to see him back out on the field. But remember I was telling you on Saturday, have you seen his legs?
Yeah, they're skinny. He need to do leg day every day.
I mean, the only other quarterback I remember having legs that looked that skinny was Sam Bradford, and his were like toothpicks.
Now, my whole thing is this. I give him credit. I give him credit for trying to come back. I mean, that's the love of football right there. Oh, some guys don't have that.
Oh.
Now,
17 operations on their legs.
Oh my God. I'd have been done.
He had the outside halo with the pins that are screwed in to hold the bone together.
He said soft. That's what Kobe Bryant said.
Soft, okay.
Soft.
Ass and ass. Oh, Sheila.
Wait, what?
Oh, Sheila.
What did Sheila say?
She said, it actually didn't show up, but it's ass and ass.
Ass and ass. I got it.
Damn, Miss Sheila. Oh, my goodness. What's up, Gregory? How are we doing tonight?
Chicken legs.
We're trying a little something new here tonight. We are actually tag teaming.
So since we're talking about the division, what about Daniel Jones? What is your take on Daniel Jones?
Danny Dimes need to get a payday loan. Okay? He's broke. Okay? You know there's a chain shortage in the country right now.
I actually think that he'd be a pretty decent quarterback if he had a good offensive line. You're asking a young guy like that to function with like 2 seconds to throw the ball.
And now he's got Jason Garrett.
Yeah, but 8 and 8's are
Here's a real question.
But I don't know. That actually might work for him because we know Jason Garrett's a much better offensive coordinator than he is a coach.
But he does not develop quarterbacks though. Think about it.
That's true.
He had Tony Romo when he got here. Okay. Dak Prescott, he didn't have time to mess up before Dak Prescott started. Dak was getting like 1 rep in OTAs, a practice. And it just ended up being, oh, damn, you're the next man up. Okay.
Ronnie said Haskins is Askins.
Oh, man. Danny Dimes, he's still there. Shout out to Joseph. How you doing tonight, Joseph? Love the class, Mark. Late night hype appearance, possibly. They never call me. Late night hype. They're like, nah, he too old. You know I'm too old. That's what I think. I mean, you see Skywalker Steel, man. He young bro, man.
I got an invitation, but they told me that whenever, I mean, they're not thinking about me either. I mean, they're doing their thing.
They called you up.
Yeah.
I said, hey,
well, Scott said he's gonna do something with me. That's what he wanted to work with me. You know.
Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Thank you, Miss Jackie, because I needed these.
Mark, but they gave you your props though. You're the OG. Everybody's paying their. John Jones with the super chat.
Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money!
All right.
Show me the money!
The thing about it is there's no coach on the team that can say, I know Earl. And that's a great point, Jeff. You know,
Yeah.
Nobody's worked with it. Because you think about Alden Smith working with Tom Sula. And also meeting out, of course, with Mike McCarthy. So you do actually have some of these guys that are in there. Now, had it been Chris Richard, if Chris Richard was still there, he's just like, bro, did he literally fall off the face of the earth?
Yeah, he didn't get signed by anybody else.
I don't even know where he
didn't
is.
get hired. Hired, I meant.
Donald, I need to come in here for some real Texas barbecue.
First of all, Paul.
Thomas, thank you very much, man. We love you, Mark. Thank you, Sheila. Oh, Sheila. Okay. Do I think the Giants or Washington team is more of a threat? More of a threat to what? End up in the basement? No.
Damn. Burn.
No. Actually, I tell you what, the Washington defense, I think, is going to be real. That defensive line. If you're the Eagles, right now, I'm sorry, Danny, and I'm not hating. Danny, okay, understand. I do hate on the Eagles. I do joke on Philly 500 and all that. But you got to have some concerns about your offensive line right now. And when you start looking now at the Cowboys defensive line and that Washington Chase Young.
Chase Young looked good. They made him in a lab.
Man. Thomas, I got it. I just haven't had time to go through it. Don't worry, I got you covered, Thomas. I got you covered, man. But yeah, I honestly, I would worry about keeping Carson Wentz upright.
He said Rashard is on the couch.
What else are you gonna do?
I mean, college isn't doing much of anything.
Jackie,
that's right, because he was thinking about going back to college.
I don't know, I'm just guessing about
Sure looks like Jerry stepped back. Oh, Donald, I agree with you 100%. That Jerry Jones
makes sense, though.
is still the owner, but
season.
you definitely see that
And maybe a couple other
Stephen
schools
Jones is
outside the
definitely
college
taking
will join the team,
command
that's
of
about
it. And Stephen Jones is basically putting people in position to succeed. And when you think about it, this is not something that's brand new. This has been going on for a long time. This started from when Will McClay was hired.
Yeah.
And I feel like this year, the fact that the Cowboys decided we're going to go all in on free agency.
What the fuck?
You think about free agency the last few years where we just kind of go ahead and get like George Ilokas. This year we went out for a prime rib as opposed to, getting chopped liver.
Actually, I think that if George Iloka was on this team this year,
he would be going better.
He would because what?
Kenneth, did you get Kenneth Beasley super chat?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, Kenneth. Oh, see, Kenneth. Here's what we got. See, E2 here is like my secretary.
Oh, I'm on it.
See, E2. Look, check it out. E2's got the pen and paper over there, and he's got the trash can with all the names and stuff in there. And we're gonna be doing that draw. I tell you what, we're gonna go a little bonus time here. We'll give it. We'll put 5 more minutes on before we do the drawing. Okay. So you got 5 more minutes to get entered because what we have is Leon left. And
hear that
is-
bucket? You
look,
hear that?
Right up here. Boom. Signed by Leon left. And this is one of my older shirts too. Black Sheep. Oh, man. You know, Dave, it's so nice to have a real coach. Oh, Cowboy 43. I actually enjoy watching the press conferences. Actually just listening to him actually go through it. And you feel like he actually knows what he's talking about. He's so many times, and I don't mean to be, let me stop. Jason Garrett is a nice guy. Jason Garrett, I think, will end up being a great coach. But I think it was probably the best thing for him to go someplace else to kind of get out of the limelight. At some point, you know, the well gets poisoned.
It is,
and
right.
you just got to you got to move on because it's just not going to work. And the Cowboys aren't like any other team. I mean, you know, it's a microscope. Literally, you can't, you know, pick your nose without being on TMZ.
Grant Delpit
Put my name
tore
on
his
top.
Achilles.
Dave Moore said, "Put my name on top." Okay, Glory Hole Days coming back. Oh man, oh.
Jerry said he wants some of that glory hole.
To have some of the guys that have gone before that have been disappointed to share it with everybody involved. For me, it's a reminder. I too have been here 23 years.
Joseph Heatherly.
And,
actually, that's Joseph Hartley right there. Look, you see that, don't you? Hey, E2.
Yeah, I got him.
And so having said
Joseph
that,
Hartley.
What's going on, Joseph Heatherly?
Hartley. Whatever you do, Mark,
So I
don't
have
call
that
Eastside
respect.
Shirley's name. You know, at PC, we're not going to see him after the first Thursday night game. You know, when they get that ass handed to him by Kansas City, he's going to disappear on us.
Mm-hmm.
He's silly for having that.
6 years for 6 rings. Let's do that. Sounds like a good idea to me. Earl Thomas to the Browns. Grant Duplek tore his Achilles. Damn.
Yeah, I saw that.
Damn. Victor says, "What's up, Michael Anthony Fitness? Juan Cruz is back. Wait, they have to keep Carson upright. If he gets hurt again, it could be bad." Danny, I hate to say this. If Carson Wentz gets hurt this year, I think he's gone. I honestly believe that's the way they're looking at it. We like Carson Wentz. We want him to be the guy, but that's why you end up drafting Hurts. I mean, you know, let's be serious here. You have to cover all your bases, and you have to have concerns about that.
Look at Did the screen freeze? Is it still light? Look for the corona. Oh my God! Wow, that has to be the stupidest thing I've ever. Oh my God! Are you gonna take a quarterback back in the second round? Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Why did you just trade Carson then? Are you kidding me? You just took a quarterback in the second round. This team is so good.
That's kind of funny, man.
They don't need to take. They don't need anything else, right? They're so good. They don't. This has to be for some sort of trade. There has to be something to this. This don't make any sense. Eagles UK, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry. This is stupidity at its finest. There has to be something else going on.
We kid because we love, man.
Did the screen freeze?
Ooh, actually, that's a copy from actually the draft show that we had. But if you guys here's what we're going to be doing. If you're enjoying what we're doing right here, right now, we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff because I've been working on my outdoor man cave and stuff in there. E2, you're going to be coming for games, aren't you, E2?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to be socially distancing, and we're still going to be live streaming. And anybody who is actually a channel member, you have the opportunity to actually be in part of the Zoom call and be part of the show, basically. We'll have you up on the screen. We'll be listening to everybody laughing and everything else. And my thing is every time CeeDee Lamb makes a great play, I'm going to be playing the Philly 500 clip. Somebody was asking my thoughts on Diggs. Well, I tell you what. Did you see that high point interception that he had in practice? It wasn't a bad pass.
Yes.
He literally just reached back up behind him and got it. You know, if we can get a defense that can get a few takeaways, you know, as much as here's what drives me crazy. Okay, I haven't really talked much about Dak today, but there's perception and there's reality. The Cowboys' offense was fantastic last year. Okay, now granted, you know, bogged down in some games, but that happens, right? Mm-hmm. But I want you to think about this. New England's team, their defense, number one in the NFL, gave up only 14.4 yards a game. It got 37 takeaways. What do you think would have happened if we had had that kind of production on our team?
From our defense?
From our defense.
Oh, we would have made it to the playoffs. Definitely. And not even that, though.
But wait a minute. Okay, let me say
something
this
that's
again.
even less of a.
You know how many games we had to score more than 30 points to win games this year?
But not only that, but you look at the games that we didn't even lose by a touchdown. Like, some of it was just the kicker not making kicks.
Right, or Zeke Elliott. Oh, okay, on the sidelines in important key moments. Or phantom tripping calls and things like that. There was always something like that. But if you have a defense that gives you, think about it. New England had 19 more takeaways on the season. Now, you had that kind of production, and they lost in the first round of the playoffs.
You know what I'm a fan of, though?
What?
I'm a fan of your offense doing what they need to do.
And your defense.
And it helps because when your defense is not on the field as much, they're fresher. Remember when our defense had to keep coming out there because Jason Garrett calling those stupid red zone plays, just keep running the ball up the middle. They knew what we were going to do.
Well, here's the philosophy that's coming from Mike McCarthy. We're going to score early and we're going to score often. And we're going to make teams one-dimensional so the defensive line can pin their ears back and go after that quarterback's ass.
And another thing is, too, we kept, in games where we had big leads, we would take our foot off the gas. Why are we doing that? If you're beating a team a certain way, keep your foot on their necks and keep it going. Why are you stopping what's working?
Thomas Miles.
Is enough. I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Everybody strap in.
Thomas Miles.
Fucking window.
What team are you an Eagle Troll? Are you as cockroach Eagle Trolls?
Uh-oh.
You know what? I'm getting sick and tired of you. You listen, I got it. It's been 25 years. It's been 25 years since we got that Super Bowl. You finally got one. Did you get a second one back to back? Did you get 2 and 3 years? No. You got one lousy, stinking ass trophy. One. Give me a call when you get a second one.
Uh-huh.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. You did good. You got a victory. But you realize that your sorry ass offense that you keep talking about, you know they only scored 27 points. 27 points in 2 games against us. That's it. That's it. I wouldn't be pounding my chest talking about how great we are, especially since your quarterback couldn't make it past 6 passing plays in a playoff game. Dude, don't mess with me. I'm telling you, don't mess with me. I'm a nice guy, but at some point I will Hulk out on your ass. I will Hulk out on you.
You don't like Mark when he's angry.
I'm telling you, I'll turn blue. I will turn blue on you in a minute, man. I mean, seriously, I get it. You did a great job, but here's the funny thing. I want you to think about teams that have been recently to the Super Bowl that aren't New England. How are they usually about 3-4 years down the road?
Decimated.
Think about Carolina.
Decimated.
Think about Atlanta.
Decimated.
Think about the Rams going downhill.
Mm.
So
now they still had pieces. They just got to move some things around.
They had to let go a lot. See, they went ahead and this is where Philadelphia's headed. I don't know if these Eagle fans seem to understand because they believe in Howie Roseman. They have $263 million slated for the cap next year.
Appreciate it, Lo.
Already tied up. Let me say it again. $263 million already slated for next year's cap.
Yeah.
And if it ends up being that you know, it
We
does
lose
go
money?
down to the basement and it's down to 175, you're $90 million over the cap with a broke ass quarterback. Okay?
Yeah, well, you know.
Miss Jackie, don't push Mark because he's close to the edge. Because I wish I could play music. I wish I could play music without getting the
we're
YouTube
trying
released on us. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go. Hey, Mike. You know what time it is, Mike.
You can pull it.
No.
Ding back here, and you know when I look back at last year.
I got the wrong camera. Look, I can feel it won't shut up. Okay. All right.
You don't want to pull it?
All right, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. You got until Wednesday morning to get in touch with me, so you can get the Leon Lett autograph shirt.
Oh, burgundy and gold.
Burgundy and gold.
As I said, burgundy and gold all day.
Burgundy and gold.
He ain't getting. I'll send him something.
The fuck?
That's my boy.
What do I have? Do I have anything Redskins in here?
All right, you know what? We're gonna have to do that again.
Hey, he's the one that won.
What the fuck?
You know what? Well, okay, we can't say he won't want a Leon Lett. Okay,
He sure won't.
Burgundy and gold. I'll get you something.
Let's try this
I don't know
again.
what. You know.
I said so. I didn't even look at that.
Try it again.
What's the odds to get 3,500?
Earl Thomas is taking the beer out and getting the team. Okay. Can't read my chicken scratch, can you? Renee Ramirez.
Is that individual in the chat right now? I don't think so.
Probably not, but I'll post it in the community tab. So if you do super chat, and we appreciate that, we really appreciate that. What you do is check into the community tab the next morning if you can't be here, because I will post it. I will post it after I finish the show tonight. Burgundy and gold, you're a winner too, but you're just not winning Leon. I'm not gonna have him set Leon Lett on fire. I'll get. I think I got. I know what I'll give him. I know exactly what I'll give him, and he'll appreciate this.
Burgundy?
No. I've got collectible. Back when the gas stations used to actually give you stuff, okay? Besides just taking all your money.
Right.
They used to give you team glasses. And I have some collectible ones from the 70s.
That's a throwback.
So, I mean, no, it's actually worth some money. I've got Cowboy ones that are from Mobile, and I've got Washington football team. So, there is no more Washington Redskins. So, Burgundy and gold, that's what you got coming from me. Okay?
But you got
and Renee Ramirez.
His information.
Leon.
You don't have to email you on that one.
Oh, there's Renee Ramirez. Something. There you go. Renee, email me, cowboysmark94@gmail. Renee is a winner chicken dinner, baby. Congratulations.
Let's get it.
Send him a red potato.
Oh, shit.
Damn, Sheila on it tonight. Oh, man. Renee, you are the winner. Congratulations. Thank you very much for the support. That's my cup, cuz. What? Daniel, why everything got to be yours, man? I cook chicken wings over here. Man, where my chicken wings at? Look, my man super chatted me. He was, man, that's my glass, man.
Hey,
God
you know what he needs to do?
What's that?
Send a super chat.
You heard Michael, didn't you? You heard Michael. Michael said, here's what Michael said.
Show me the money!
Show him the money.
Show me the money!
You can send $1.
See, imagine all the single fans would do if they got Earl Thomas and actually played like Earl Thomas. Oh man, they would be happy as could be.
Yeah.
Anything to upgrade from them.
Don't be me, laugh out loud. Thomas, I got you covered too. You got something that's coming, my man. Okay. I feel bad about that, man. I kept every video. I kept saying, "Get in touch with me. Get in touch with me. Get in touch with me." Congratulations, Renee. All right. So, any other news out there, E2?
I don't have anything.
You don't have anything?
No.
What's going on the E2 Blues channel?
Oh, so those of you guys that were asking about me, I didn't want to talk about myself because we're on Mark's channel. But since he gave me the opportunity, Thursday I'll be doing my live stream. I'll be doing the drawing for 4 of Mark Holmes' Pilsner glasses for the first 4 people that super chat on my channel.
There you go. All right.
And I'm actually working on mine too, so you guys know I have my logo as well. I'll be working on my glasses and mugs, so you will see me doing that often on my channel in the future. So I will also be doing giveaways on my channel going forward.
You know what pisses me off?
What's that?
I know I'm in my basement.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm in my basement. I know I'm old. I know I'm ugly. In fact, it was kind of funny when I took my shower and I put conditioner in my hair, and my hair went slicked back. Okay, I mean, it's like slicked back. My wife walked in, and she was like, okay, she said, "You look like a Guido." I said, "That's kind of racist."
Yeah, you look like you look like something from The Godfather.
It was kind of funny because I got the gray streaks right here like this.
Oh, Jersey Shore.
And it looked like Paulie
from Paulie.
They're talking about those people from West
from
Virginia.
the Sopranos.
That's what they have in West
I got the
Virginia.
gray streaks.
Hey, they're
But anyway.
They're in West Virginia, though.
But here's the thing.
9 o'clock, Joseph.
But here's the thing. A lot of times I do things, I'll say something, and then a week later or a couple weeks later, I see it elsewhere. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen that happen.
Yes.
So, my thing is it's time, I did a video, I said it's time to put away the hot boys. I said, what we got here now is a bunch of grown
You notice
ass
you ain't
men.
heard that word at
no,
all.
No. Actually, my man Greg said he heard on NFL Network this Eagle announcer talking about Fletcher Cox on that defense. Man, they're a bunch of grown ass men. I was like, you motherfuckers. Mike J.
Oh, did you hear? Did you hear?
By the way, Greg said he's not eye candy, by the way.
McGrew was using that before they.
But no, I said because I actually talked to Brian De La Rosa. I said I want you to do me a logo, Joe Boo's grown ass man defense. Come on.
You know they watch your channel, dude.
I don't know, man. It's kind of like, damn. At least hook a brother up. At least say, hey, man.
Well, you gotta understand that, like, just like you're in recommendations of, you're big enough to be in recommendations for those people to see.
Hey, don't talk about my weight.
I said, I'm talking about your channel, dude.
Oh, sorry. I'm a little conscious about my weight.
God damn.
You said you're big enough.
You're so insecure. I'm not you. I'm talking about your channel, fool.
Oh, man.
I'm sensitive, man. He's so sensitive.
Well, his other channels recommend on Dallas Cowboys official channel.
Oh, man. So,
Flip Flom Flam Filth.
All right, so Philadelphia Underdogs. What's up, man? What's up? Victor Waterfalls, West Falls. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money! Show me the money!
Here's the thing. This is the big question here. Do you like this format of me and E2 Blue in the house? Keep it? Trash it? Love it? Hate it? What? E2? I love you when you throw that in the trash can. He's got such flair. Joe Boo's defense.
It's the George Gervin finger
Doomsday
roll.
defense. There you go. Joseph Heatherly. What? Thanks, Miss Jackie. I always forget. What did you forget, Joseph? They put the D back in Dallas. Oh my God! I can't wait.
Just imagine on 3rd down, and I think they're going to do this. And I'm glad that somebody brought, because I meant to talk about this. 3rd down, you take Dontari Poe out. You got D-Law. You got Tyrone Crawford. You got
Renee Ramirez.
You got Everson. You got Everson Griffin.
You got some players there.
And you just rush with all your D linemen, all your ends.
Okay, how crazy is it that Antoine Woods, who was a starter last year, might not sniff the lineup? How crazy is that? This defense literally has evolved. I mean,
he will. He's right behind Dontari. He'll get.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is he was a starter last year. But in the grand scheme of things, you may see Gallimore.
There you go, Barkley.
Getting a lot of time. He's been showing up pretty good of hearing in practice too. There's going to be a lot.
But they're going to play Gallimore to 3. They're gonna
Maybe.
play Antoine Woods at the 1, so
Okay.
technically they can still be in at the same time. So that's why I said Raul.
There we go. Yes, sir. The same thing. Trevor, boy, everybody's showing up right now. You got to see the flair that E2 has.
Y'all making me work tonight.
Hey, you should try. James Barber. Boom. You should see what I have to do. Hey,
I know. I didn't realize how much you. Trevor Burrow.
My fingers are like, damn, we got a night off and shit. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Now, so what do you think about the studio here, E2? Is it coming along?
I love it, man.
Well, see,
I love what you're doing.
You got that college education. See, you're an educated man.
Educated, bro.
Educated man in production and all that stuff.
James Barber.
You know, you can hopefully help figure out what we can do with this stuff. I can get the equipment. I just don't know how to use the shit.
Well, we'll talk about that off camera because I got some ideas too. I need to throw at you too. So.
Okay, you gonna throw some shit at me again?
No, you said again. When did I throw something?
You're always throwing shit at me. I'm sick of this shit.
I swear to God, if you just like flipped over the whole table.
Oh hell no!
Oh my.
Nah, bro, there's too much money on this table.
I told you I was gonna turn blue. I told you.
About the closest. This is about the closest I'll go.
Is enough.
Right.
I had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Everybody strap in. About to open this fucking window.
All right, so
You still got the camera on me.
no, I don't.
No, you don't. You switched it.
You're behind.
I am
man.
behind.
You're
Okay.
behind. Come on.
There we
Like I
go.
said, I got some work to do with the new set, and we're gonna get this thing together.
I do have a Cowboys rug. I just don't have a house to put it in anymore. I'm working on that.
All right. So if you enjoyed what we did here tonight, please do me a favor. Please go through and help my man out. Help a brother out right here. Go to his channel, subscribe, like, comment, and help a brother out, man. And not just E2 Blue. There are a lot of great YouTubers out there that are putting in the work. And believe me, this shit ain't easy, is it, E2?
No, it's not.
It's a lot of work. Now, I'm fortunate because, I'm not like Vosh. Vosh puts in hours of work. One video that might be 20 minutes long, he puts hours of work.
He also quit his job too to do
that's
this.
his career. That's his career.
Right, and so you think about that.
That's his career.
You know what amazes me? You see a 30-second commercial.
Tony, that's not funny.
Do you know how much work goes into a 30-second commercial that gets produced on TV? It's like a day's worth of filming for a 30-second spot. Now, I know that YouTube is not, major television production and stuff, but there's still a lot of work that goes into this. You can't just come in here and just say, hey, I'm here on YouTube, like Cole Pizzle, and expect to be successful. Did I say Cole Pizzle?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. No, because he puts in some work too. Okay.
That works for the audience.
It's hard work looking that crazy.
9 o'clock, Victor.
It works for his audience.
E2 Blue, my man DMV, if he gets back out here.
He says
Vosh,
he's getting back at it.
Yeah, Vosh and everything else. You got Law Nation and the stuff they're doing with the late night hype crew, man, stuff. That's some incredible hard work and stuff. To get all the talent that they're getting on there, man, that is the real deal and things. So make sure you go through and show these guys some love and stuff because everybody is putting out content to help help us get through this whole pandemic and stuff. And we're all, regardless of what you think, whether you're a Dak fan or a Romo fan or or a Jason Garrett fan or a Mike McCarthy, we're all Cowboy fans. And what we want is we want to get another ring so we can shut those mother humping Eagles up. So instead of us fighting, we can have discussions, but let's cheer for this team. Let's get behind them because what counts is that star. Right, you two?
Yeah.
Amen on that one. So with that being said, it is late, and I got to carry my ass to work tomorrow. I got to work out in the heat. I got to build a damn deck. You got to work tomorrow?
Yep.
What time you got to be out?
I got to be at work at 7:30.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we got to get up on out of here.
Yeah,
so you know what that means?
7.
Say, where's my shot glass? It's time for shot in a dirty glass. It's been late. Who knows how long it's been in. But that's okay. The alcohol will take care of that. But I appreciate everybody who's been in here. Skywalker Steel, Big Game James, Law Nation, E2 Blue, Vosh Lombardi, Sign, Emma Tom. No, I don't. Gridiron, no. I don't want that kid. Why don't you take it? He's got his buddy over there, Richard Sherman.
Yeah,
Hate all the teams from Pennsylvania. Okay.
Yeah, y'all are one of the landing spots.
All right. So
I just
get you, what?
Oh, I was gonna make a comment after you were done. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, those of you, like I said, those of you guys that kept asking me about the live stream, Thursday night 9 p.m. Like I said, I'll be giving away 4 of Mark Holmes Pilsner glasses with his logo on it. For the first 4, yeah, it's a Pilsner glass. That's actually what it is. For the first 4 people that super chat on my channel.
Pilsner glass.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I know, but that sounds so fancy.
Yeah.
That's a damn beer glass, damn it.
No, the beer glass has the handle. Pilsner, that's a
shot glass.
That's a Pilsner.
It's a supersized shot
That's
glass.
a Pilsner's without the handle. The beer mug is with the handle. See, I got to teach Mark the proper way of doing things, but that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? Like to help my man out. You know what I'm saying?
Get your shot glass. Get your shot glass ready. Listen, I appreciate everybody for all the support and stuff. Still getting the stuff set up together. Still got a few bugs to iron out, like the volume and everything else and stuff. But I'll get it together between now and the weekend. And I appreciate my man E2 Blue coming through. I appreciate my son Michael Anthony Fitness over there, pulling out burgundy and gold. How you gonna pull out burgundy and gold? Damn. But Renee, congratulations on being a winner. And if you didn't win tonight, don't worry about it. We got a lot of autographed merchandise that we have in here. I got a couple of them. Somebody's got it's 2-time Super Bowl winner, and I'm not sure who it is. I don't know who it is.
I can't read the handwriting on there.
Yeah, I gotta go through there, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, get your shot glass.
Shot.
It's been boxed up and everything else. I couldn't find your contact information. Please email me tonight so that way Mike can put it out because we got a whole bunch of stuff that's going out. I apologize, but it's been made. It's been boxed up. In fact, I could go upstairs and grab. Well, yeah, okay. But anyway, it's ready to go. Gerald, make sure you get it. Gerald Chavez. Let me write it down. Chavez. That's it. Boom. I just need your address. All right. And so with that being said, now that I look like an idiot, thank you guys for watching.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year start the same old thing again.
I gotta get the bugs out of the system. I didn't realize the microphone, it didn't say the settings. Normally I had it before and I need to reboot it. But it went default on all of the cameras. And so it was picking up all the cameras for microphones and not inputting the line in. And so that's why it got the echo and why you had the sound, because it was picking up from that one over there.
Okay, if I upgrade it, I'll take that.
Gotta do, gotta turn the camera off. Still on. I appreciate you guys. You saw me actually off the camera there. Hopefully I didn't say anything stupid. But I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for everything you do. Joe Boo Network. Yeah, Tony, we got a long way.